Hey guys, it's me, the Pixel Girl. I hope you guys are doing awesomely. I'm doing okay, but I'm feeling a little bit restless because, as you notice, my sewing machine is still MIA. So I'm still waiting for it to come back, and I have to admit that it's kind of been staggering my process in terms of getting anything done. However, the plus side is that we just figured out what Silas Burt would like me to make him for a pixel art quilt, and that happens to be this image. And the interesting thing about this image is that when I googled it later on, I found the original source of it. So I actually located the creator. So I messaged the creator and I asked for permission to use his awesome piece of art. And he said yes, and he would like me to post a link to the video when I'm finished it. I will gladly do that. Very, very, very exciting. So I like that I have permission for this one. It's kind of cool, and there's no ambiguosity about it, and it's almost as good as if I designed it myself, because I know I'm never going to have any kind of legal problem. So thank you. I can't pronounce your name, but here it is. It seems like a really good salt of the earth human being, so I'm going to use it. It's an awesome pixelated image. I like it. It's really cool, and it reminds me of a bunch of old video games I used to play. So awesome, win-win-win. So Silas Burt, it is gonna happen. So what else is going on since my machine isn't here? And I've been talking about the quilt frame, right? Well, I did a bit more research about the quilt frame. The quilt frame is pretty much ready to go, but I'm not going to be ready to go on this. I mean, the first quilt that I do the quilt frame on, I'm probably going to do really catawampously and wonkily, and it's going to be probably a disaster, like a disaster piece. But I have another patron, and he has been designing pixelated logos for me. Just out of the blue, he just started doing this. Ryan, thank you so much. I'm so grateful, because I'm going to take the image you made of my pixelated design logo that you designed, and I'm going to make that into a quilt. And when I do that, I'm going to use that as my first quilt on the quilt frame, because I figure I could afford to kind of mess that one up. It's great for practice. And then, you know, as time goes by, I will get better at it. And then at some point I'll look back and I'll be like, wow, my first quilt was really garbage. And none of you will have that quilt at all, because it will be my logo. So that's cool. And I'm really grateful. I think that's so awesome. Yay! But I have been checking out videos on YouTube, and it looks like there's going to be a bit of adapting and getting used to it. So just because I can do this with my sewing machine and like create pretty designs and all of that, doesn't mean I'm going to be able to do it when I've got a huge quilt frame and I've got to like push it around, and like that's how it's going to go. So it'll be a learning curve, but I'll be okay. So yes, what else is going on? Still waiting to finish Jaxinia's quilt. Still waiting for my sewing machine to get back to me. Going to start picking out the pieces for the pixels and laying it out for Silas Burt's quilt. So that's awesome. And I'm really happy that I'm doing what I'm doing. And if you are watching what I'm doing and you wish that you were in on this too, all you have to do is go over to www.patreon.com/HEZETT. If you subscribe for $1, I will put your name into my bingo cage, and on the 5th of the month, I draw a number out of that bingo cage, and whoever's number is on the list of names gets to pick which pixel quilt I'm making that month, and then I send it to you, or I send it wherever you want me to send it, and that's how this is going. And if you would like a bigger quilt than 650 pixels, then please subscribe for a little bit more, and then I'll feel a bit more inclined to make you a quilt probably up to about 860 pixels. Probably not going to want to do anything over 900 pixels until I am way ahead of where I am right now. So maybe when I'm really good at the quilt frame and I know what I'm doing with that and it's not a problem, and you know, then maybe I will go up higher than that. But for $1, and if you win, I will make you a pixel quilt up to 650 pixels, which is basically 25 by 25 pixels. So that's a lot of images. There's quite a lot of variety you can have in that. I can design it if you just tell me what you would like, or we can go looking for an image and we can try to track down the person who created it, and then I can get permission to use it, or what have you. So I would like to do this as validly as I possibly can. That's what I would like to do. So I'm doing the best that I can. I don't have a boss. I'm in control. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's my update for this week. I hope you are having a great February. Happy Valentine's Day in advance, and I will see you guys next week. Bye! Thank you. Bye.